What's up, dudes? It's Pat, and welcome back to another video. And today, guys, we are back for something honestly crazy. So, the support has been awesome ever since I came back. Like, all the comments, everything, like, it's just been wild. Like, I can't believe the kind of support I have, and, like, seriously, guys, I left for years, and everyone stuck with me through all this time, and just hearing that, like, my story's helping other people means the world to me. And you guys saw, like, what happened while I was gone, you know about my arrest, because that was online, and then I finally reacted to that, but so much has happened since then. There's, like, so much to this story that I really hope helps other people, especially, people who know someone going through addiction, to see kind of the mindset they're in, because it's so hard to understand it. And for some reason, I was dumb enough to try to record myself going through withdrawals. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a YouTuber at heart. I was sick, dying, probably should have went to the hospital. Instead, I'm like, let me pick up a phone and record myself. So I have a bunch of videos that I really don't even remember making, like, from earlier this year. So that video where I got arrested, this all happened directly before that. Actually, no, sorry, that was wrong. I already said it wrong. Sorry. These happened directly before my second arrest. So the original video I showed you guys the clip of, like that 10-15 minute long thing, I recorded these after. I was trying to show myself getting better, and then I got arrested. So that's exactly where this fits in. And I'll show you what happened during that arrest. It is so much worse, because people thought it was bad when, like, the cops were jerks to me and everything. And, you know, I tried to run away, and they, like, kind of pinned me with a felony when I really shouldn't have gotten one. Well, I was attacked, and this might get demonetized, but this was pretty horrible what happened to me. Literally one of the worst things in my life. There was a video. I can't really show the video because it'll definitely, like, get taken down. And I don't even like watching it, honestly. It makes me feel bad, like, in every way. So, but there is pictures, and so definitely watch all the way to the end. There's a lot of interesting stuff here, like, about, like, how people going through this feel. So if you know someone in your family or a friend, like, hopefully that'll help you. Or if you're in this situation, know you're not alone. Like, I got about as bad as someone could get and still be standing here, or sitting here, so that's always good. But yeah, guys, I'm back. I'm feeling great. Let's jump into this. Some of this is hard for me to watch. I actually started to record this, and then I was like, okay, I talk too much because I was so quiet in these clips, so I'm doing it again. I'm going to shut up during all the clips and then react after, because some of them I had to play music in because I was getting panic attacks, like, constantly, like. And the music is, like, calm, like, soothing music. I'd play it 24/7, and I would never move and just sit there and have to go through weeks of just feeling like I'm gonna die, basically. But let's watch one of these.
So I was just sitting here, and I got super paranoid for some reason. Like, you see the picture of Cloud and the owl and the guy. I literally felt like everyone was looking at me. And my giant bear, I had to turn it around. I got so paranoid. And then I thought I saw someone outside. And then I went to have a drink to just calm myself down. Because I actually thought the bear was going to attack me, which sounds extremely delusional, because it is. I just had no idea what to do about it.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I was super paranoid. This has happened to me going through withdrawals before, because I've went through them a lot of times, because I tried to get better a million times before it finally, like, worked for me. And yeah, I get paranoid, like, really paranoid. I'm about as heavy as a drinker as someone could possibly be. I was drinking, I would say, roughly 50 shots of alcohol a day, for, like, years straight. And when I would not have alcohol in my system, like, I get paranoid. Like, pictures would actually feel like they're staring at me, like, literally, like, and even though it makes no sense, it's like I'm being watched. And it just, the anxiety was so high. I couldn't leave my house. I couldn't do anything. Constant panic attacks. It just was a horrible feeling. And going through this at home by yourself is, like, a terrible, dangerous idea, so I don't recommend that to anyone. What I tried to do is to wean myself off alcohol, so a little bit less every day. When you start at, like, 50, that is a long, horrible, painful process, and this is how it went.
And by the way, I haven't really recorded myself because I need to get dressed still. But I never realized how terrible it was to be alone until I got super paranoid. Every little noise, like, even Cloud hears them too, and even that makes me paranoid because he's always staring at everything. But no, it's so miserable being alone for this. In this big house, all these weird noises. 5 o'clock in the morning. It's dark outside.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I wouldn't sleep either. You can't sleep during it. If you do sleep, at least for me, it was just the worst experience of my life. Like I'd wake up gasping for air, and I'd start like having like weird shakes, like seizures, I guess. Probably should have went and seen someone about that. Like it was a terrible, terrible experience, and like just being alone is the scariest thing ever. But people around made too much noise too, which would make me panic. It just like. That's why they do give you some drugs when you go to the hospital for this, because like just doing it alone, it's like this is almost impossible. And I ended out in jail anyways, but and then in rehab, which was probably good. So that's where we went with that. Here, more to music and panic attacks. I don't know that there's much to actually see here, other than my setup. I'll explain it to you guys. I did try to eat, almost impossible to eat too. I had a breathalyzer to make sure that like the alcohol I didn't drink too much either. These had alcohol in them, the cups, and I drank tons of water, as you can see. Like I was trying to rehydrate myself while slowly coming down off alcohol. I don't show any drinking, of course, in the video. Weirdest flashlight I ever got at Uber. It's flat. I don't know what other stuff is. But yeah, I'm just sitting here and I can't really leave this spot. I believe that's my puke towel there on the ground, which is disgusting because I wasn't capable of even getting up to puke. I couldn't get up. I wasn't strong enough anyways. Like, I'd have to just puke on the ground onto a towel and go, or do nothing. That was horrendous. Let me see this one.
And I really should probably remove that puke towel because it's touching my shoe and that's disgusting. Oh, there's my emotional support kitty. Cloud, can you clean it up for me, please? No. Please. Oh, you're so cute.
I mean, Cloud really did stick with me through everything. Like, and chips were like palatable. That's why I had chips there. Like, it's not like I didn't have a lot of choices on food. Everything tastes terrible during it too. It's so weird. Like everything. And if you eat something during it, when you feel better, you never want to eat that food again because you like associate it with feeling like you're gonna die. Because it's like mental and physical and everything at the same time. That's like why I thought it was important to show this kind of thing. Because like it's not just someone has the flu. It's nothing like that. You might be sick stomach wise like that, but like everything is going on. Trust me. Like you have the worst anxiety of your life. Like you are depressed like you've never been depressed ever. Like it's so weird. All hitting you at the same time. Brain isn't functioning right. It's not like a good combination.
Time to try to eat some actual food. This is leftover from yesterday.
The shaking's pretty bad.
Ugh. Not sure how much I could eat. My fancy microwave.
Yeah, not the most exciting video in the world, although the food does look pretty good, honestly. But yeah, I'm shaking like crazy. Like that can get so bad too, and it's gotten horrible for me. It lasted when I went to rehab this time and actually got sober. Like I've been sober so long now. It lasted a month and a half. I was shaking for. When I got to rehab after jail, like it was 3 weeks sober, and I couldn't get my own food. People had to get food for me because I was shaking too much to even pick up food. It was horrendous. Because this shaking right here is with alcohol, like, in my system. Like, that, imagine how bad it is without it, which you'll see as we get further.
As a certified Italian, I must have enough Parmesan cheese on my Asian food. That should be perfect. If I had twice as much.
I can't tell, like, the withdrawals made me sound slightly more racist during that. I'm definitely very Italian, and I put Parmesan on everything, so I'm glad that was still in me, so I was still kicking in there. You knew there was hope when I doused it in Parmesan cheese. That's how I feel, at least. And, I put this in the first video at the end. Like, this is how bad I was shaking without drinking, pretty much. It gets to the point where, like, you actually can't pick up a drink to stop it. With the two-hand drink, I've blown one all over my face before. When I was trying to get better, like, and the thing is, guys, it's so hard to get better because if you drank, like, if I drank a good amount of alcohol, I feel 100% good, great, get up, dancing, whatever, go out. But like to get better, I have to go through this. So it's so easy for someone to like relapse trying to go through this. Like that's the problem with it. And that's why you need medical supervision in the first place, which I think that's what we're going to go into here. I'm not going to click on this one because I don't want to get demonetized, but I literally puked on my electrical outlet, which is kind of scary to think about. I couldn't even move and miss it. And it looks like I just threw napkins on it. That's not good. And yeah, here's a breathalyzer. So I do breathalyze myself. So let's check that out. I think I can talk to this one.
It's so hard to feel up to recording anything right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to record.
I really couldn't record too
bad.
much. I don't know how to hold a camera. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
just felt too sick most of the time.
But you can see it's there, right there. I'm 100% sober. Wouldn't trust me to drive right there though. That's for sure. I think this is when I start to look a little bit better. Because you do get better, it's just a slow process. So let's check it out.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, I don't know why I'm saying you, or in case you guys are wondering, or if I only end up sending this to my mom, I'm not really going to be showing you drinking in the videos because I don't want to get demonetized because I'm still drinking a significant amount of alcohol. Yesterday I drank probably a bottle and a half just to feel not like I was going to die. And today I'm gonna try to drink slightly less than that. I think my skin actually looks a little bit better already. I fixed my beard. I finally got up and brushed my teeth. But mostly right now, all I want to do is lay here and rest.
So just to keep in mind, a bottle and a half is about 25 shots of alcohol, which kills some people. That was me trying to come off the alcohol and starting to look quite a bit better over the days. That's why it's such a terrible process. I think here's where I was getting sick again.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to puke.
But no music. That means
I hadn't in a couple days.
I'm doing better anxiety-wise.
My body's kind of in shock. Hey, emotional support kitty. So we got a beautiful pink bucket.
It's such a gross setup.
The thing is, if you push yourself really hard, you're gonna be a lot sicker, which you're not supposed to push yourself too hard.
Old man noises.
Kind of dangerous. I'm gonna relax. I just took 2.5 more shots, and I'm just gonna lay down.
Dude.
I don't know what else to say.
I really hope someday I could actually look at these and laugh. Like, oh my god, that was 10 years ago. Remember when I had that problem and I got over it? Like, I really hope I can laugh about it. Because even now, it's, like, painful to watch. Like, there's nothing funny about it at all. Like, I literally was a guy just, like, suffering by myself with a chance of dying right there. Like, it... Because, I mean, like, it's not like I didn't get seizures and stuff. Obviously, none of that had ever been recorded. But, like, bad things did happen. And, like... It's just crazy to see this because I'm nowhere near in the same place right now.
Okay, I remember what I wanted to say. This is the exact reason that when people are addicted to things, it's hard to, get off them because you know how much easier it would be for me to just drink a bunch of alcohol and feel great, instead of feeling horrible, but I know that I have to, do better than that, so I'd rather feel horrible for now so I can feel better later.
I really did try to tough it out until the arrest came, which you guys are going to see pretty soon. See, this is where things actually were starting to get decent. Like, I was starting to succeed. Although not really. Yeah, you'll see. It's not like I didn't mess up because you do mess up. It happens. But let's see. How do I even want to tackle this? All right, I'm going for a walk and I'm going to talk about how, like, I drank too much.
All right, guys, I want to do a quick update. I'm obviously going for a walk right now. It's super dark out, but I had something important to mention. I hope this doesn't go completely black in a second because there's no light. All right, I'm going to walk back and forth then.
Yeah, this is a weird video for sure.
So basically, yesterday I messed up kind of bad.
I actually left the house.
Overly emotional. I don't want to go into relationship stuff since that's, like, pretty personal. Not that this whole thing isn't pretty personal, it really is.
Yeah.
But anyways, I did what I always did, and I drank way too much. And I had weaned down to, like, a very small amount of alcohol.
See, I think that's, like, a good point, too. Like, a lot of us deal with things in life by, using substances. And I did it for a long time, and I was so used to it. I don't remember what happened exactly, but something, like... in my life happened, relationship wise, and like the first thing I did is I wanted to pick up the bottle, and I did. But at least I got up the next day and I was like, okay, you messed up. Let's just continue on and keep sobering up, because apparently I was down to a very low amount of alcohol in my system throughout the day at this point, where I'm talking more normal too, and I'm walking around. I left my house because before I was panicking. I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't go for a walk in my neighborhood. I couldn't walk around the house. I actually had a panic attack walking to my mailbox. And that's freaking weird because I could run back to the house. But the thing is, I tend to start to like faint. I don't know what it is. And then I'm scared I'm gonna faint on my driveway and someone will find me. And it's the whole thing in my head, I guess.
Alcohol. So yesterday I drank an entire bottle. One important thing to remember.
Which can show that this is quite a bit from this is far ahead of the last clip I showed you where I talked about that, where I said a bottle and a half is what I was down to, because this was overdoing it, a bottle, so I was probably down to like 8 to 10 shots, I imagine, which is pretty close to being sober.
It is when you mess up, you gotta make sure you understand it's okay, just keep going, because a lot of people just give up completely, and I think that's a big problem with addiction, because they feel like they messed up and they feel like it's all over, and then they just go back to doing what they were doing before. So I sobered up, felt a little shaky too for a couple hours, which had went away completely, so that was a little disappointing. Kind of woke up feeling ashamed too, which I haven't felt that way in a long time. But got over that, got in some exercise, mostly later in the day because I felt kind of weird. But now I feel pretty good. I'm kind of just going for a walk. It is freezing outside. Oh my God. My hands are frozen. It's like 40 degrees. But I figured I need to keep moving and stuff. So yeah, important thing just to remember for myself and for anybody is don't give up just because you made a mistake. It's so common to make a mistake, and it's part of the process too. But today will be a better day, and it's going black. So see you guys later.
Well, as you can tell, I am doing better there. Also, my face did start to look better. I found 2 pictures right around here. This all happened within a week and a half, which is kind of crazy. My skin, my skin isn't as gross now, which is good. I really need a haircut, clearly. And I even have a clip here. I'm just gonna mute the music because it's gonna get me demonetized for sure. Okay, guys, you can see right here, I set up a camera and I was like, okay, I need to do some running. See, there I go. I was doing a little bit better. I have gotten panic attacks while working out too. Panic attack became my worst nightmare during my drinking, and it's a reason I continued to drink and never really stopped. I'd start to feel better, like I am right here, and then I'd be like, okay, I really want to do something. I want to go out. I want to have fun, because I'm not this. Trust, I didn't look good in that view. I want to go out and I want to have fun, and then I'd be like, you know what? Let me have some drinks and go out now that I'm not feeling like I'm dying anymore. And I would do that, and then it would snowball to the same thing where I'm just as sick again. And it happened a bunch of times. And then it was soon after. I know that I did get very drunk one of these days, a few days after this. And that is when I got arrested. I actually forgot to show this clip. So not only did I try to run, I lifted weights too. So I tried to bench 155 pounds, and it was so heavy because I didn't touch weights in years. And then I tried to do it now that I'm sober to show you guys the huge change you can make. So let's check this out. Oh, and I did take the music off because I play music loud like crazy. But my body's completely different too. It's a 35-pound change in how I look then. So as you can see, this is super heavy right here. I think I was even yelling a bit in this. Yeah, you could see right there. A huge struggle with that weight. So this is now after getting sober. It's the same weight. It's not a ton of weight, but as you could tell, guys, complete difference. I lost 35 pounds. It goes from 5 reps to 20 reps, and I didn't touch weights for years. So hopefully that motivates people to not spend so much time drinking, and your body will change completely, as you can see in this video. It's honestly kind of crazy to see the huge change, which I'm so happy about. There we go, 20 reps with that. So there was a warrant out for my arrest. This had already happened. I was nervous about it, and that's why I started to drink. Because the problem was I failed the drug test previous to even the video that I made, before all this. The one that I showed you guys in the first video, that 15-minute video. I failed the drug test before that, but there was no warrant out for my arrest, or at least I didn't know there was. Once I found out there was, I freaked out and I drank. I drank and I think I did some drugs. I literally, I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I'm they're going to come for me. And they did come for me. I actually fell on my face. Can't show that picture either. That's why I got this scar up here. It was just blood everywhere, and I was like, whatever. I think I sent it to my girl that I was. Ow! I don't know what I said. I can't show it though because it's awful. Seriously, it's awful. It looks like someone hit me in the face with a baseball bat. And then I'm like, I want to sleep because I was messed up. So I was like, I want to sleep on it where I needed stitches really badly. I'm pretty sure something happened. She sent it to my parents. Anyways, police got called on me while I had a warrant for my arrest. Don't even like talking about that at all. Obviously I didn't answer the door, but there was a warrant for my arrest, and they knew I was home because people called the police. So they broke into my house while I was asleep, and I woke up with a dog on top of me. That is literally what happened to me. I was brutally attacked by a dog, and I don't know if you can see the scars, really. And my tricep is not formed right anymore. It's supposed to connect from here to here. I don't think the webcam shows it great, but my tricep does not connect here. And I have dog bites all over my arm now. So it got me brutally. I'm hoping, and there's the pictures here are from after spending 3 weeks in jail. There were no pictures directly after this. I was dragged out of my house covered in blood. So I don't know if any of these pictures are any good, really. I mean, it was 3 weeks, so yeah, it's scabbing up here. There were holes though for 2 weeks. I swear they put me in jail for the exact amount of time for them not to be holes anymore. It doesn't look terrible. And that was in the hospital too. It's another story. We're gonna get into that at another time. I lost all the muscle in my arm. Isn't that crazy? I couldn't move this arm. The jail story and what happened is even worse, to be honest. Such a downfall of my life before it started to get better, because you guys don't even know the worst parts, which is nuts, because trust me, we haven't gotten there yet. Here was my room after I was attacked by the dog in my bed, which means I went down onto the floor and dripped blood all over the floor. I'm not going to zoom in or anything, but that is quite a lot of blood. There's blood on the blankets. There's blood on all the blankets. Everything's thrown everywhere. And I was dragged out of my house. And apparently the neighbors saw me get dragged out of my house. They were not very happy about that. Yeah, there was blood everywhere. Just to start the jail story, they brought me to a hospital. That was a fake hospital. That was a real hospital. I'm telling you, police, that was not a real hospital you brought me to. That lady, she's like, my first time doing stitches, and she didn't do them on my arm. She didn't give me any. She gave me them right here. When I got to the jail after the hospital, they had to bring me to the jail hospital there because no one made it stop bleeding. I was bleeding through the bandage all over the floor, everywhere. I became Dog Bite Guy. I am Dog Bite Guy because in jail, that's my name. I'm Dog Bite Guy. Thanks to the police and thanks to the nursing fake station that did their work on this. That did terrible. Did no one think maybe we x-ray the tricep not being connected properly anymore? I don't even know how this arm functions properly. I can still lift weights. It's weird. I probably should see a doctor. I have so much anxiety to do that. But yeah, the police have been the majority. There will be one nice police officer in the next story. One. So, they have not been great to me because I was passed out, messed up, apparently called because I was messed up, to help me. It was supposed to be a call to help me. Instead, they sent a dog in instead of the police. The police just let the dog in. Chew-toyed me. Completely. Crazy. But yeah, guys, that's part of the story that happened. It's the video is just depressing, honestly. You probably don't want to see that. But seriously, life can turn around. I hope that shows anyone, you could be down bad. Trust me. They put me away. This time when they put me away, I didn't get bond. I wasn't getting out. That's what happened. But that's for the future to tell, guys, in the story. I have a lot more to say, but yeah, I love you guys, man. I'll see you next time.